In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to activate your spiritual eyes to see very clear in the spirit. Listen, one of the things I want to let you know is a man that has learned to hear the voice of God, a man that has learned to see what the Lord is trying to show that believer, cannot make mistakes in life. This was one of the secrets of David in the Bible. The Bible will always say, and David inquired of the Lord before going to a battle. So we saw that David never lost a battle because by the blessings of revelations, he knew the battle to adventure into. He knew the one to avoid. Please kindly like this video, because when you do so, you are helping this video to spread to a greater number of people on this platform. Thank you very much. I shared that the same way we have eyes in the physical is the same way we have eyes in the spirit. The same way we hear in the physical is the same way we hear in the spirit. And one thing you must understand is that the ear of your spirit is called your knower. Alright, this is the part of you that knows things, but you don't know how you know them, but later you discover that what you actually knew was true. So let's say you applied for a job or you applied for a visa, and all of a sudden you notice that there was this deep conviction, this knowing within you that you are going to be granted the visa, and all of a sudden people were denied. But you became afraid, like, God, it's like this thing is mine. And all of a sudden it got to your turn, it was approved, and you told people that it's like I just knew I will be approved. You understand what I'm saying? It's called your knower. Sometimes this knower looks like you are suspecting people. Are you getting what I'm saying? Somebody comes into your space and you don't just like this person, no matter how good or presentable the person is. You have not seen a vision, you did not hear anything bad about the person, but there's just this thing in you that, you know, we still need to check, observe this person before we can give this person our trust. And at the end of the day, you discovered that what you were actually calling a suspicion was true. And you said it that, I've said it. Anytime my mind does not agree with somebody, let's always check that. It's called your knower. That place knows things. You don't know how you know it, but you just know it. Jesus experienced this thing also. When Jesus was teaching, the Bible said, and Jesus knew their thoughts. How did he know? He doesn't know how he knew, but he knew. Alright? And many of us, we are actually operating in these things, but we need to get more conscious of it. Alright? Then the eyes of the spirit is called your imagination. You can watch our previous video, you know, to get enlightenment on this. How then do I activate this faculty of my imagination to begin to pick and see visions? Now, I want to let you know that your imagination is not just a careless part of you. Your imagination is the eyes of your spirit. When God wants to play a vision to you, God plays the vision on the seat, on the screen of your imagination. So it means that those visions you saw, you know, one beautiful thing about the imagination is this: you can, on your own, imagine things. Alright? This one is not a vision. You just sat down and you are imagining. It's called visualization. Are we together now? That same state of imagination, God can breathe a vision upon it. That at this point, you are not the one imagining, but the video is playing in your imagination as a vision. This thing happened to Daniel. In the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 15. It says, as for me, Daniel, my spirit was distressed within me, and the visions in my mind kept alarming me. So the Bible is telling us now, Daniel seeing a vision. How did he see the vision? Not with his eyes. The vision played in his mind, on the screen of his mind, called imagination. You know, many times we want to see with our physical eyes. Oh, let me see. Of course, sometimes God can be sovereign enough to show you a vision with your physical eyes. Let me tell you, the primary way God designed that you should see a vision is through the eyes of your mind, called your imagination. You are not the one trying to imagine. It came by itself. This is why in the place of seeing a vision, you must not always paint the picture. Don't paint the pictures by yourself. Trust the Lord. Pray, Kadosa. Lord, who should I marry? Wait. The vision may come in 5 minutes. It may come in 10 minutes. It may come in 1 week. But just keep praying. Ensure that you are not the one that is trying to see it with your own eyes and you say, God spoke to me. No, you must always wait for it to come. And the funny part is that you will know when the vision comes. You will know when the conviction comes. I don't know how we know, but we always know when this one is not my mind. This one is God speaking to me. Lord, which job should I take? Who should I marry? And you are working. All of a sudden, out of the 2 choices that you're about to make, one of them will be amplified in your heart. Let's say, for example, okay, these are my pens. Okay, let's say I'm praying now. Lord, which pen should I choose? Should I choose this one? Should I choose this one? And I look at the two. Let's say these are two jobs, or let's say these are two people proposing in marriage. I don't know why both of them are yellow. Yellow is not my favorite color. This should be a coincidence. All right. So I'm here praying. Lord, which of them? Who should I marry? Who should I go for? Day one, it may still be confusing. Day two may still be coming into your heart. Day two, it may still be confusing. There will be a point that you pray and this one will keep flashing in your heart. Then go for this. This one will keep flashing. Sometimes you may be walking on the street and you are not even thinking about the prayer point again. This one just pops in your heart. You are moving again. This one pops in your heart. Listen, there is an emphasis on this. Take this one. This is how the voice of God works. You must be patient. When you just start learning to hear the voice of God, it may not be quick. As you keep practicing, you will notice that the more you practice, the more it will be quick. So what took you 30 minutes before may now be taking you 30 seconds. The way God speaks, God will drop it in your heart. In Daniel chapter 10 verse 12, he said that, then the angel said unto Daniel, fear not, Daniel, from the first day you set your heart to understand. That understanding in Hebrew is bene. Alright, which means, number one, to observe with your mind. It also means to perceive, to discern. The angel was now saying, Daniel, from the day you set your heart to perceive with your heart, from the day you set your heart to see the vision, from the day you set your heart to know what I should choose, what I should go for, he says your words were heard. Now look at it. So how did Daniel position himself to see a vision? He set his heart. Which one should I go for? He looks at somebody, set his heart. Lord, what is the name of this person? One thing to even do, don't even push for the name of somebody if you are starting out. If you are starting out, just start with, Lord, what are you saying about this person? You set your heart. So God may choose to give you a name. God may choose to give you the situation. Don't put yourself under unnecessary pressure. That if it's not the name, it's the name I want to hear, it's the phone number I want to hear. No. You have to gain mastery by first knowing what the Lord wants to show you. Are we together? Some people, if they have not heard the name, they feel they have not even prophesied. Sometimes God may not choose to show you the name. God may just choose to tell you what the person is going through. Just focus with the Lord. It's all about the Lord. It's not about us. All right. He said, Daniel, the day you set your heart to understand. So set your heart on the two things. Lord, which one? He says your words were heard. You will notice that the day you set your heart, then still that heart, the eyes of your heart, the Lord will begin to push the visions. So you may now see it through your imagination as a vision, or you may know it through your spiritual ear, which is the knower. I've not even touched what I want to share, so I'm going to tag this part 2. And next video, which is part 3, I'm also going to teach you now. Now I know how the spiritual eyes, imagination work, how to see in the spirit. I'm still going to teach you how then can I condition my spiritual eyes to see clearly. In the part 3 of this video, I'm going to show you. Please leave a comment below what part of this video actually stood out for you. Please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you always get notified whenever we post a new video on this platform. Thank you very much. God bless you. See you in our next video. Bye-bye.